Why did you have an interest in Julia Grant?
Well, I first became interested in Julia Grant when I was researching Mrs. Lincoln for my book, Mrs. Lincoln's Dressmaker. Julia, like Mary, came from the West, Kentucky and Illinois. And when I was researching some of the things that Mary Todd Lincoln did, there was an incident late in the war where she and her husband and their two of their sons came to visit General Grant at his headquarters at City Point. And the accounts of numerous witnesses were that Mary Lincoln had an absolute meltdown. She was already very high-strung and temperamental, but I attribute that to illness and the incredible strain of everything, of being the partner of President Lincoln during this ordeal of the Civil War. And then she also was very jealous of any woman who met with her husband alone. So she was in a terrible state. And Mrs. Grant was staying with her husband at City Point at his headquarters for the Union armies, and she had the thankless task of being Mary Todd Lincoln's companion and escort and trying to play hostess to her. And the the way that Mary had this meltdown where she was insulting other generals' wives. She had a big party on board her ship and didn't invite Mrs. Grant to attend to it. And she just really, it was kind of a nightmare for her husband to have to deal with this during this visit to his general's headquarters. And I was intrigued because at one point, Mary Lincoln, in an absolute fury, accused Mrs. Grant of wanting to be First Lady herself and wanting her husband to usurp President Lincoln so that he could be the president. And that was absolutely nothing was further from the truth. Mrs. Grant had no interest in being First Lady, and her husband had no interest in being president.